Hey y'all, Coach Stacy here. Today I'm going to be walking you through step-by-step how to complete a Turkish get-up. Now, a Turkish get-up is one of my favorite exercises, not just because it looks really cool, but also because it tests our balance, our coordination, our stability, our flexibility, and our strength all at the same time. But it's also one of those movements that we can modify and scale very easily depending on where we are at that day. Now, with the Turkish get-up, we can use just about anything for a weight, and you will see people using anything from kettlebells to dumbbells, barbells, sandbags, even to other people. But just like with any other strength movement, we want to make sure that we can make it through all of the positions safely using just our body weight before we add any additional weight. So we will start off with the body weight Turkish get-up. Once we've mastered that, I'll show you a cool trick with your shoe to really test to see if you are ready to level up to adding weight. So we're going to start lying on the floor, and we are going to extend the arm that is holding the weight or pretending to hold the weight out in front of us. And one thing that we want to make sure is that our shoulder is packed and that our elbow and our wrist are stacked above it. From the side, that's going to look like this. So I'm going to pack my shoulder and then keep my elbow and my wrist directly above my shoulder. So when we're looking for the side, we don't want to see our hand out in front, closer to our face, or out behind and closer to our feet. We want it to be directly in a straight line here with everything on top of each other. Okay, so now that we're in our starting position, we are going to want to think about rolling up onto our forearm. One helpful cue here is to think about driving through the heel on that foot that is flat on the ground and using both your leg and your arm to help with that strength to push up into that position. Now, once you're on your elbow, roll even further up onto your hand. Now that you're up on your hand, we'll want to bridge the hips and sweep our leg under. The higher you bridge your hips, the easier it will be to sweep your leg under, just because you'll have more clearance there. Next, you'll create a triangle with that foot, your knee, and your hand. And then once we have that triangle, you'll just want to shift your back leg just a little bit, which will then land you in a kneeling lunge position. From that kneeling lunge position, all we have to do is stand up. Now, you'll note that we are still looking at the weight, and we still want to remain looking at the weight the entire time. So one tip as we stand up is to really think about pressing up and back with that weight. That's because as we stand up, just the way that the motion goes, it makes it really easy for us to have the weight go forward and then pull us forward and lose our balance. So now that we're standing up, all we have to do is reverse the movement. So it's the exact same steps, only opposite. And one tip here is that if you're really struggling with getting these steps down, some people find it more helpful to start right here and go backwards first before they learn the first half. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and make sure to also subscribe and follow our channel for more great content. And as I mentioned before, we do offer online coaching here at Nerd Fitness. We've helped a ton of people level up their lives and feel like superheroes. Link in the description below.